Welcome back to another video on ARK Survival Ascended official PVE Valguero. In this video we're going to obtain the artifact of the Brute and Devourer, both in one cave. I've shown the surroundings a little bit and you can find the entrance at 46 by 87, very close to green up. To get into the cave you need to press a button on the left hand side. I always leave my flyer in the entrance and a sleeping bag close. This cave has insta-death, so I try my best to go in with as little as possible. So I go in with ghillie, parachutes, grapples, vocal chili, and cactus broth and bug repellent to aggro less creatures. We run the stairs all the way down. In the end, we will come out at the right hand side. But for now, we gotta jump into this big hole. Where the parachutes come in handy. Watch out that you have a straight jump, otherwise you're gonna have to use multiple parachutes. This is where I enable my vocal chili, bug repellent and cactus broth. We jump in, equip our parachutes, and when you have the waterfall to your backhand side, you want to go to the left hand side, towards the first artifact, the Brute artifact. Waterfall to your back, and go to the left hand side. We go around this corner, and we just start running. Now I've done this cave before with pyros, but I lost them in the insta-death. Because one leg spike, you'll jump into the insta-death and there goes your pyro. So I like to go in with the least amount of possible. We just follow the corridor and we are already in the first room that contains our first artifact. Super fast, right? And this artifact can be found in the middle of the room in this little temple. There we go, Brute artifact in our inventory. We go back the same way we came, towards that first waterfall. And in the waterfall room is a corridor where you have to destroy a rock. I was looking for this rock and I totally passed where I had to go through. So we're back in this room with the waterfall. You stay on the left hand side. And keep in mind I make a little flaw here. Because when you reach a tree, this one, you gotta go to the left here. Left, left. No, you have to go left. Okay, let's run a full circle. Because I'm like, where is it? I can't find it. But the rock was already destroyed due to another player. So I couldn't find the rock. So we run a full circle in this room. To my left is the pathway where we came out of from the Brute artifact. So we start over, right? We come from the Brute. We stay on the left hand side. Until we reach a tree. Stay on the left hand side. Here's the tree. And I pass it again. Because I cannot see that rock. So again, we just make a full circle. So don't be like me, right? It's gonna waste your time. Again. To the left is where we came out of the Brute. So we stay on the left hand side. And now we're actually gonna go in. Waterfall to our right, we stay on the left hand side. Until we reach the tree. And that's where you hatchet a rock away. But the rock was already gone, so I just kept passing it. Alright, let's go in. Through the corridor, and we enter the next room. And as you can see, the creatures barely aggro onto me since I'm using cactus broth and bug repellent. We stay on the left-hand side of the water. And there is a little water bit we have to go through. But don't worry, you don't need scuba in this cave. Because look, we're already up. There is some bigger swims in this cave, but you don't need scuba. You gotta crouch through on the left-hand side. And now you reach the insta-death room. You gotta jump from plateau to plateau. Your grapples will come in handy here. Now, I've died numerous times in this cave due to lag on official, so I don't even want to go for the yellow drop. I decide to go straight for the artifact. We go to the pillar in the middle. And don't drop down here, because it is insta-death. We gotta make it up. Do you see those yellow crystals up there? That's where the artifact is. So we gotta go up on this middle pillar. It's all the way over there. So we go up, 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 up. Until we reach a spot where we can see the artifact. I always try to land and then reload my crossbow. Because if you jump and do the reload in the air and it doesn't reload due to lag or whatever, you will fall to your death. Here we are high enough. And we can see the artifact. So I tried to grapple a little bit above the artifact so I can land on the ledge. But my grapples were being really weird. There we go. We got the grapple down. So we grab the artifact. And what I always like to do is I grapple back to the pillar. So again that I'm standing on solid ground before I continue. Now I do use parachutes here while I'm grappling. Because I'm always afraid that I grapple too fast and maybe get myself into the insta-death. So I use the parachute and grapples to slowly make my way back to the platform. There's a guy on the Deinosuchus here. And that's actually the next platform I'm gonna go to. Because we gotta go to that dark hole on the right hand side. So I go to this platform. I say hi real quick. And we continue to the dark hole. Again, I use my parachutes here. Because I've had it once where I grappled exactly what I did right now. And it still made me fall into the insta-death. So I use a parachute just in case. And again, there is a water bit. Like I said, there is some bigger swims, but you don't have to have scuba in here. You just swim through. There is a couple creatures, but nothing attacked me in here. Now, if you want to speed this up, you can obviously use your grapples to speed through the water. But as you can tell, you can easily make it without it. So we get out. And we keep running. And our next bit of water. Kind of the same length as the other one. And we are super close to the exit. Here we go. Do you guys recognize it already from the beginning? Let me out. There we go. This was at the right hand side that I was talking about earlier, where you come out of. You do need to press a button in here to get out, which is on the right hand side of the door. And once you go through the door, you don't want to take a right, because that's back into the big hole. You want to take a left and go back up the stairs towards your flyer. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, a like or a comment is much appreciated, or maybe even a tip to make the video even better. To get out of this cave, you need to press another button, which is also on the right hand side, grab your flyer, and you fly out with your artifact of the Brute. and your artifact of the Devourer. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to catch you in the next one.